Today on Uncommonly Good MTG, we are playing the Dark Forge, our RAKDOS version of the Forge decks that we've been getting into lately. Is this going to be the best Forge deck of them all? Stay tuned to find out! Hello and welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I'm your host, the firstborn son of a firstborn son of a firstborn son, Dr. Yukon SuckIt. Yes, thank you. Filmed before a live studio audience. Thank you so much. Yukon SuckIt. Call your mom today. It's Mother's Day. So I'm broadcasting to you from my secret underground headquarters, and I'm bringing to you a deck of my own creation. We are continuing on with the Forge cycle, the Urabrask Forge cycle of cards. This time it is RAKDOS. So instead of being blue, of which we've had two versions so far, we are playing with some black cards instead. And unfortunately, instead of having like 4 black cards, we end up going with 4 blacks and yet another red. Reason why is because this deck really needs card draw, and so Cathartic Pyre had to make the mix there. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick look at this deck once again, and then we'll go out and we'll crush some hopes and dreams. All right, we've got, let's just talk about the Forge cards. What are they? We got Urabrask Forge, which is holding it all down. We just want to get out as many of these as possible, let them grow, pump them up, make copies of them. That's what we're trying to do. Copies come from the Mycosynth Gardens. We pump them up using the Magmatic Sprinter. We pump it up using Drowning Ichor, which has Proliferate. We kind of pumped up the dudes being put out of it with Grafted Butcher, who gives all other Phyrexians +1/+1. Now, the great thing with that guy is that that's a Phyrexian. This guy's a Phyrexian. All those dudes are Phyrexians. I think that's about it. I don't think we have any other guys. He himself is a Phyrexian, but that's other Phyrexians. But if you get another one of these guys out, they'll pump each other up, and they'll be happy for it. Let's see. So anytime we're putting +1/+1 counters on it, all OB1 will do 1 point of damage for each counter that's being placed on things. Bolt Charge does 3 points of damage and Proliferate. Brotherhood will wipe the boards or destroyed artifacts. This guy will make somebody sacrifice an opponent or a creature, and they get a poison counter. SuckIt opponent. This guy comes out with a counter on it, and for every oil counter on him, he gets another +1/+0. At which point, anytime you proliferate, he gets bigger. Anytime one of your dudes dies, he gets bigger. And these dudes die at the end of every turn. So the good thing about this guy also is you can sacrifice a Forgeling to bring him back from the graveyard, which will then pump up your future Forgelings. So this deck is full of great synergy. Every card does something that it's supposed to do to keep things going. And this card right here pumps out a couple of spirits with haste, just in case you need to get those extra 2 points of damage. All right, so what are we doing? We are putting out dudes, we're pumping things up, and we're hoping to keep aggressive Phyrexian power, just pummeling them in ways that they cannot sustain. Trample, trample, trample. All right, so let's go out and do it. But before we do, let's say our prayers. Dear Black King Toxrill, who exists in the dark chambers of my heart, please hear my prayers and grant your blessings as we attempt to crush our enemies, see them driven before us, and hear the lamentation of the women. And we're playing against ZenZero. ZenZero, like 0 calories. Shoot that crystal down there, Crystal Bear. All right, Grafted Butcher. He makes things so much stronger. That's it. That's it for our creatures. We just creature control from this point forward. Let's see. Should we go for Urabrask's Forge or should we go for the zombie? Let's go for the zombie. Love to have Urabrask's Forge out right now, but kind of don't like zombies. They get a little too swarmy. This is a guy I can deal with. That's perfectly fine. All right, let's Urabrask's Forge. Oh, just letting it go. And he's stronger. He's bigger. He's faster. He's better than can be. You want to attack? I'll let you through. I'll let you do it. It kind of sucks. And he's got a decayed guy now that can't block. Love it. All right. Might have to wipe the board. I think wiping the board might be my best option here. There's more coming. Three damage across the board. We wipe it out. Like the grand toilet paper heist of 2002. I know you're looking over Urabrask's Forge. It's not. If you were to actually eliminate that card, we'd be in a much worse place. We got Magmatic Sprinter. Yikes. I kind of just want to drown and Ichor that guy, though. That's the problem. All right, let's just do it. Proliferate! And all in for 7. -4. Boom, boom. Goes the room. Victory. All right, we're playing against Xadius. Nice run of mana. Anything fast? You are nice and fast. We'll get you out. And we'll shut the dragon up. Put out a Gore Butcher. All in for 2. Alright, so we can kill an individual creature. We can shoot something for 3. Guy's got a lot of land on his mind. Alright, let's hope and keep the Urabrask Forge out. Gotta get that duplicate made of it. Perfect. One, two, three. And we win. Touchdown, Lava Bears. Alright, playing against Linky 404. I don't care, you're just milling me, baby. Just milling. Alright, Urabrask's Forge. One in, all in. Next turn we can make a copy. One, two, three. Ooh, you got some sort of counter spells up there. That's not good. Heck is that thing do? All right, number 4. More interested in proliferating than even killing a 1/1. All attack. Out of 10. I was going to use those mana. I was going to use it. Instead, we're just going to do something stupid like this. 1, 2, 3. And you're dead. Winner, winner, victory dinner. All right, playing against Grafikkartor. 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 Alright, well, I like to see. Don't chew that up. Leave it alone. That is mine. I did not give you permission to eat it. Assert my dominance. And he just takes it. What a suckerfish. Alright, he's got 2 3/3s at the moment. Getting rid of his own cards, because you don't have to. Here they are, 2 of them. You block one of them. Alright, I got a Brotherhood's End that's going to end this Brotherhood. Yikes. That's not cool. Alright, Will Sholdred attempt to block. Alright, everybody's at 3. It's a good place for me. Gone! Use these to help out. I could shoot something for 3. Don't necessarily need to go for anything else at this point. I'll just shoot that guy. I'll shoot that guy. That guy's going to be dead on his own in a second. Alright, I'm not looking too good. I just got some problems here. Alright, left with 1 mana, which is not a whole lot for protecting my 6th life. And we win! Apparently the math was in my favor. Victory! Alright, then against Gimliblack. Or is it Gimliblack? That's probably it. A horrible source of red. Alright, I'm a guy. I got some two-in to do. Poison counter, all in. There's some real red going on here. And I'm going to go ahead, discard a couple of cards here. I kind of think this is going to be great. So let's get rid of that and that. Nice. All right, Urabrask Forge next turn. Ciao! Should have done it later. I gotta work on getting my timing rights for proliferates. Otherwise, this could have been up to a 2. You want to shoot him. You just want to shoot him right in the head, don't you? Come on, Gimliblack. Let's see what you got going on. Let me touch your pumpkin face. You willing to trade? You got no mana. You got nothing. Your hand is of no use to you whatsoever. Whether you want to trade Muriel out at this point is your big deal. Really, going after the Sprinter is a really good deal for you. You should probably try it. I'm just trading out my potential awesome future for your potential awesome future. And assuming my ability to ground you out is going to be way stronger. Come on, Gimliblack. Decisions have, you only can block, man. That's all you can do. What does your little bear do? Sort of stomps around. All right, take it like a suckerfish. Oh, suddenly you're back. Look at that. It's Jim back again. Look, all I got to do, let's see, to win this game, I get Brotherhood in, which will drag you back down to 1. Wipe out all my guys at the same time. Magmatic Sprinter. He's a Magmatic Sprinter. He likes to run on top of magma. You think it's like when you're teaching swim class to the kids, you throw a crocodile in the pool with them. Like this is how you teach sprinters to like run faster. Ooh, he's going after Urabrask Forge. That is not good. And we win. SuckIt, Suckerfish. We're playing against Looosa. And we got 3 mana. I'm ready to go. Come on, Looosa. Let's keep it up. Let's view the battlefield. See what we got going on here. There's Hubert being all patient, calm. I appreciate that in him. And our friend Lou's up here, who never blinks her eyes. Bugs crawling all over him. Well, I got a robot head. And, they could crawl over my face and I'd never know it. Top card of library. If it's a land, double face card, draw a card. Where is this place? Bugland or something? That looks pretty gross. All right, my other Blackcleave. Let's put out a Grafted Butcher. Ooh, Urabrask Forge. Don't counter it. Don't counter it. Perfect. All attack. This guy doesn't look like he's playing. He's just getting himself some lands. Good view, because I am... Whoa. I was planning on going out the Sprinter, and we win. Victory! bjgrimoari. bjgrimoari. Keep. Alright, let's see. Sure, Haunted Ridge. I will let your cat exist. Okay. If you counter my Urabrask Forge, I will be space pissed. Just kill my guy or something. I don't know. Alright, whatever you want to do there, Moon Unit. That's cool with me. What does this thing do? Draw a card? Alright, I'll attack. Alright, that guy starts killing guys. Not the best. With his range of cards, I would really hope to get a board wipe because it would go over well. Is he going to ninja me? All in. Aggro! Down to 5. 2 guys hitting the bench though. Alright, so we got this deck. We got this one on the next turn. Unless he does something crazy this turn. You gonna ninja out on that rat? That's a lifelink rat. All right, so he's up to 8. We tossed around 7, probably more. Pump the jam, pump it up. Get you guys on the dance floor. You're only blocking 1 point against it. It'd be better if you blocked everybody else. And we win. Suck it. All right, so here we are with the Dark Forge, playing with the Forge set of cards and black mana. And it was a good deck. I gotta say, you know, this thing came out with 100% win rate last night. I played 6 games with it after I got it up to this particular set of cards, and it just stormed it. So I decided to record it again this morning so that we can make some videos off of it. I got 62% off of it. So it wasn't a 100% deck like it first made it out to be, but it was still a very good deck, a very competitive deck still. I mean, it's hard to go against the Forge. It just depends what you got going on otherwise. But we'll talk about that a little bit more. So who was my MVP? I mean, the MVP was Urabrask Forge, of course. But the guy that I was most surprised by was Grafted Butcher. This guy, I just think he's kind of a big wuss. I really don't like the art that much. I'm sorry, Zach Stella. I mean, you could definitely draw better than I can, but I don't like the composition. I'm sorry. But this guy worked great with this deck. He worked great with Exuberant Fuseling. He worked great with the Forgelings that that come because they are Phyrexians as well. The Magmatic Sprinter is also a Phyrexian. So the Grafted Butcher passing out +1/+1 counters, potentially menace. Plus the ability to potentially sacrifice one of the Forgelings who you were planning on killing at the end of your turn anyway to get him back. Man, this guy really worked well and synergized well with the cards in this deck. All right, so let's see. That is the MVP status in the overall regards. Let's talk about competitive. Like I said, man, I got 100% out of it last night. I was convinced I found like a holy grail. This thing was doing so good against everybody. But today is a different story. And 62%. Still, that's very good. How many games I played? I played 13. I was 50-50 for quite a long time. But my last 4 games were win, 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 win. This guy's got the hammer. He's got aggro, and provided you get the right cards in the right order, which there's a lot of good cards, it works out well. Just every once in a while, the shuffler's out to get you, and you're not much you can do about it. All right, so competitive. Yeah, I'm going to say yes. Definitely casual competitive. Yeah, you should definitely pull this one and play it with your friends anytime. It would be lots of fun. Playing it on the ladder? I don't know. Could be fun. 62% is well within the range of what I see the Platinum Mythic list do all the time. Number 2, was this deck fun? Yes, of course it was fun. We were playing with Urabrask Forge and all the other cards that go along really great with it. What are those? It's basically anything that uses Proliferate, the Magmatic Sprinter, all BO1, Exuberant Fuseling. The cards I put in here, I swapped in though, Brotherhood's in, and Cathartic Pyre, mostly because I'm not even sure did I put Cathartic Pyre in with this particular one, not with the blue sets I've been playing. I think so. I think it's pretty much new because we needed card draw. That was something that blue provided that we didn't have otherwise. Black wasn't going to do it for us. I mean, I could have used a black enchantment, but that is just slow. So I went with Cathartic Pyre to try to give me the card draw that we're looking for to be able to get the cards we want. Brotherhood in to wipe the board. I was playing with that, was it the Path to something or other that also does board wipes, but it only does 2 mana unless. I thought when I had both of them in there, both Brotherhood in and the Path of Peril, I thought that was overkill on board wiping. It was way too much. So I took out the Path of Peril, and I think I put Vraska's Fall back in there instead. And we just stuck with Brotherhood's in. Anyways, it's a nice balance. Every once in a while, I kind of wish I had a little bit more board wipe because I really need it. Maybe a 4th Brotherhood in would be good. Maybe choke it back on something else. I don't know. But it was a fun deck, and the addition of the Grafted Butcher, plus having Drown and Ichor with that Proliferate and Vraska's Fail, which just gives people poison counters. Good. It was a fun deck. There was lots of good things going on. It was quick, which is what I really appreciated about it. Okay, was this deck interesting? I'm going to say yes, because I'm incredibly interested in what the Urabrask Forge like Synergy Pack does with other cards of different colors, which means I am planning on playing, a Boros and a Gruul version of this in the future. We've been through blue. We've been through black. Have we even done red, like a mono red version of it? I don't know. Probably not. And we'll just have to see what the cards have in store. But it's a good format. The Urabrask Forge does so much by itself. Splicing in the other color for fun and flavor is definitely a good way of going forward. We'll see which one we like best. All right, so let's see. This deck is competitive. It is lots of fun, and I find it to be completely interesting. I'm going to give it a solid A. It could be a little bit more competitive because I thought it was 100%. I'd like to see it in the 70-80% range is if I was going to give it the big old check plus on competitiveness. But I'm not there. I think overall it's got, it says it's 74% overall with blending together last night with tonight. So yeah, it is competitive. It is fun. And is the synergy there with the Grafted Butcher? Absolutely. All right, sorry. I got to give this one an A+. A+. All right, so as I'm required by federal law to say, This deck is so choice, I would highly recommend you pick one up should you have the means. That is all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the secret underground headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, have a great day. In the words of my people, shine on, you crazy diamonds. Later.